Find out season is here, and I am so happy that these people put their shenanigans online for us all to see. So this is Carly, and she decided to do this Roman salute like Elon Musk for whatever reason, and she even put her X handle, which is coffee. She put the date on there. She says, "Yes, I'm real." She was proud with it. The people that do this Elon Musk salute or this Roman salute, they wanted to be seen. So I'm showing this woman doing her Roman salute. So that post with her salute was on February 24th. This one was on February 26th saying, "My boss says he needs to talk to me in 15 minutes. It's an emergency." Same day, February 26th, she says, "I got fired." And she looks distraught. The reason why I am smiling is because these people simply have no sense. They think that they're Elon Musk. They think that they have the kind of money that allows them to get out of these situations. She found out on this particular day, which was yesterday, that she does not make enough money to go through that. On her Twitter page, she had her full government name, and then people just looked her up. She's a teacher assistant. Why? See, that's the thing. Too many of these people do not understand that the consequences of social media and going viral will impact your real life. Like, you can go ahead and play around and think that it's just going to be fun and games, but why are you? You know what? I don't even want to warn the next races. But like this person said, like Stressed Post says, next time don't use your real name when you do the Schnazi salute. Talking to your boss was fun. So maybe this person is the one that called in because she has her full government name and where she works. Like, nobody even had to dox her. She put everything. "Hello, I'm Carly. I have worked as a teacher's assistant with 3 years spent in the classroom and 6 years of babysitting and nannying." Find out season is here, and I am totally here for it. As of yesterday, this tweet was seen 6 million times. So, like I said, these people really don't know how viral they're going to go. But Macy said, Elon said he will pay the legal fee for anyone who loses their job because of tweets. You might get some help. So maybe she just got to start sending some tweets to Elon, like people are sending tweets to Donald Trump as well. But the Saurus says, "Laughing my behind off, you dumb schnazi. See you next Tuesday." That's what the Saurus called her. All right, so Born to Tweet says, "I hope every dumb behind who posts themselves doing Schnazi salutes online has to explain images like these to every job interviewer for the rest of their lives." Because Carly did delete the post, but people are quick to take screenshots. Stop doing stuff that you don't want screenshot. Don't put it online if you do not want it screenshotted. You know what? Why am I warning these people? Do whatever. Go ahead and do it. Take pictures. Help it go viral. Uni says, "Be happy. In Germany, you'd be in prison. Maybe that experience will teach y'all ugly behind people not to be racist." Social media could really bring life to you really quickly. The next thing I want to talk about, I was tagged in this post and I had to go figure out what was going on. This woman named Central Estelle says, "This is the race version of weaponized incompetence." So that's what I was tagged in, the race version of weaponized incompetence. I'm going to come back to Lainey's post, but let's get to the original. So first of all, this is Sherilyn Ifill. She is a civil rights lawyer, democracy warrior dedicated to racial justice and equality. So that's Sherilyn Ifill. So Ms. Ifill shared this quote from Kamala Harris. She asked the question many are asking what we should do now, and shared a quote from VP Kamala Harris saying, "We use our power, organize, mobilize, educate. The American story will not be written by who occupies the White House or by the wealthiest among us. It will be written by you, by we the people." So that was Kamala Harris receiving the NAACP Chairman's Award. Now back to Lainey. Look at this post. She says, "It's true, but with the Black women still resting, we are lost. Do white people even know how to do this stuff? Have you seen our protests so far? Pathetic. I know we did you dirty, and I know y'all got to recover and heal. I know this, but damn, we need your leadership. And I just miss y'all. I just miss y'all. Where are the black women? And so that's where Central Estelle says this is the race version of weaponized incompetence. Now, Lainey needs to cut it out. When the Daughters of the Confederacy wants to rewrite history, they know how to organize. When they want to get books banned, they know how to organize. When they want to take over whole school PTAs and they want to take over HOAs and they want to make sure that they keep a certain demographic out of their neighborhood, they know how to organize. They know how to do this. They know how to. They just want black women, they want black people to be the body blockers. That's what she wants. She wants us to put our bodies on the line because she knows what happens when black people are out there first. They know who absorbs a good chunk of the violence. And since we're not there, obviously things are looking a little bit different, but she and people like her don't want to put in that work, but they know how to organize. So talking about we are lost, we miss y'all, she needs to stop this. Lainey responded to Estelle saying that this is the race version of weaponized incompetence, saying, well, then that's something I need to work on. I'll go to my grave taking notes from black women. I don't know. I just feel like that's just so freaking patronizing. All right, so I know says white women are so used to being rescued by white men that now that you need to be rescued from white men, you're looking for a new hero. There are about 100 million white women in the United States and only about 22 million black women. Everyone needs you to grow up and be your own heroes. Christy says there are more than enough white people to do it if they want it, but they have shown over and over that they don't. Quit asking black people, and specifically black women, to fix that stuff that white people keep breaking. Figure it out. And this is a white woman. Mara says, we don't miss y'all. Do the effing work. Be uncomfortable. Leave us the F alone. You know damn effing well why your protests are pathetic and the cops don't bother you. You just want black people to do the work for you, knowing WTF will happen. You want bodies in the street and not your own people's. Please get it right. Mars came out and she made it very, very clear. This woman says, you don't miss our leadership. You miss us doing all the work while you sit back and make things worse for all of us. You should have learned from the first go round how to protest correctly. It just never mattered to you until now. And then Ronnie says, fellow white woman, read all these replies and remember, feedback is a gift. Then check your Miss Millie behavior and stop asking black women to continue doing the hard work that we are long overdue in stepping up for. The very least we can do is take over that work without whining about it. I like that the white women are jumping into her comments to say, come on, sis, let's go over here. Let's go over there. This will be the final screenshot. Kelly says, bless her heart. I'm so tired of all the little Beckys clutching their Stanley cups to their bosoms and crying about how hard this is and why can't the black women come and do all the hard work because she's so helpless. Girl, white women are a big reason why we're in this mess. It's up to us to fix it. Yes, please understand that, because I know if it had been a group of black women out there having a pool party and her precious kids want to go swimming, that they would know how to get those black women kicked out. Ronnie says exactly right, and they are jumping up and down on my last nerve, acting like this after our demographic failed all of us. And then Stabby Spice at the bottom, I love that name, saying, Jesus effing Christ, black women are not your personal servants. I love how her own demographic, they're swooping in, they're saying, oh no, we're not doing this today. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think about all of this. A lot of shenanigans going on online. I'm thankful that people are sending me these stories. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. This story made me laugh this evening, and this did happen because I went and found the name of this person's GOP congressman. So this says, my GOP congressman is getting absolutely roasted by his constituents, and it's hilarious. All right, it says, I call my Republican House representative pretty much daily to whine about how incompetent he is. He was sort of a vanilla candidate originally and did moderate things in the state house, but has been deep-throating Trump and Musk ding-dongs since he moved to the federal level. I haven't been able to get through to his office phones for the last 48 hours with the vote on the budget bill that he voted yes on, unsurprisingly. So I went to his Facebook page just to see what the vibes were, and it did not disappoint. Every last post for the last month or so has anywhere from 100 to 500 comments, and I would estimate a good 98% of those are people absolutely eviscerating him. His aides respond occasionally to try to gaslight constituents, but everyone calls their BS immediately. I don't even use Facebook, and I was expecting more of a mixed bag, but based on, well, the fact that it's Facebook, but I was pleasantly surprised. I'm in a swing state, so it's not a deeply red area. Our last representative was a Democrat, but there are a lot of rural communities in his district, so I'm hoping this is a sign of change in the right direction. This person says, wow, this blew up way more than I expected, LOL. The rep in question is Tom Barrett, for those accusing me of being a bot for not including that info. And since a surprisingly large number of people seem concerned about this, yes, I do call daily, or as close to that as I can get. I have a full-time job and a full life at home. It doesn't take a lot of effort to spend 5 minutes on the phone during your lunch break. If you aren't calling your reps at least semi-regularly, you need to start. Edit number 2. If you're sick of the same two-party BS that got us to this point, check out Bull Moose Party, the subreddit. It's a small but passionate group of people from very different backgrounds and walks of life discussing things that are important to us and working to revive a party that will actually be by the people and for the people. So that was the post. I went to Tom Barrett's Facebook page. I sure did. Before I go to the Facebook post that I did screenshot, Comfortable Scar says, do you actually get to talk to the rep? And what do you say? Do you just cuss people out? And then the OP says, I don't cuss anyone out. I determine talking points before I call so I can ask pointed questions about how a rep is going to vote on specific bills and why. Voice my opinions on how he should vote based on my lived experience as a constituent in his district, etc. For example, he claims to be all about veterans, but he failed to co-sponsor H.R. 210, which proposes to provide dental coverage for veterans through the VA. I want to know why he is not supportive of the bill other than the fact that it was written by Democrats. I will encourage him to vote yes in alignment with his own platform. Regis says, long story short, woman cries a lot. And then the OP says, it's okay to cry, friend. I'm sorry you didn't feel loved as a child and continue to harbor those feelings, which now manifest as hatred for others. And then Regis just says, that couldn't be further from the truth. Thanks for your high-powered liberal perception. Okay, so this is U.S. Representative Tom Barrett. This is his Facebook page. He says, my statement on the House budget resolution. He says, the people of mid-Michigan sent me to Congress to do the hard work necessary to lower the cost of living, secure our border, and unleash American energy. Tonight, I voted yes on a budget resolution that brings us one step closer to delivering on those promises. This resolution does not cut Medicaid. It does not cut Social Security. In fact, it does not call for cuts to any countless programs Democrats are using to fearmonger and cause panic for those who rely on them. Instead, it simply establishes a framework for us to begin working on the details of a thoughtful and responsible piece of legislation that will ultimately improve the lives of people across Michigan and the United States. In the weeks ahead, I will remain actively engaged with my colleagues and stakeholders in my district as conversations about saving and strengthening these programs continue. We have a real opportunity to make a difference for the hardworking people of this country. I am prepared to make tough decisions to get it done. Ailey says, this is a lie. Do you think we're stupid? This is mathematically no way to implement the cuts that you voted for without stealing from Medicaid, Medicare, or both. Shame on you. And just know that people were in the comments giving it to him. Lindsay says, I'm writing to express my absolute rage that the Congress member voted for the budget resolution last night. This is a breathtakingly irresponsible and cruel budget, and the fact that the Congress member voted for it sickens me. Eric says, because it's an accounting trick of a resolution, you can say, yes, I didn't vote for Medicaid or Medicare cuts now, but to make the budget match, you're going to have to cut from somewhere. Can you say right here now that these proposals that you voted for will not cut Medicaid or Medicare? There's no way you decrease revenue, which is the plan of the tax cut for the very rich, and decrease spending without it coming from somewhere. It will go a long way for you to say that, yes, why you voted for today will not impact that during your term, because right now it sure looks like you really put rich people over the care of those who voted for you and who live in the district. All we're asking is for some clarity, and you're not providing it. And the thing is, these people, these Republicans in Congress, are going to be on the chopping block. That's what happens at midterms. So it is very interesting to watch these people write this type of stuff on their Facebook pages. Whoever's running his Facebook page says there is not a tax cut for the very rich. This is a procedural vote to allow for the extension of tax cuts that are already on the books. If they aren't extended, the child tax credit is cut in half, the standard deduction is cut, and taxes for working people will increase. This also opens the path to no taxes on Social Security benefits. And then Eric says, to list all the things that would hurt is a part of the story, but to say it's not going to have tax cuts for the very rich is disingenuous at best and fails the reasonable person standard. What you keep saying is that there are no tax cuts for the rich in this plan. That's what they keep saying. They are lying. They are lying. Margaret says, you're lying to your constituents and yourself. So you and your party are going to increase the deficit more by making cuts to programs that our underserved truly need so that a handful of billionaires can get a tax break. Thanks a lot for ruining the present and future America. How do you sleep at night? So shameful. And then this person says, billionaires aren't getting a tax break off of this bill. This is a procedural vote to open the process to extend. See, and then they just start typing the same stuff. But this is just me showing you that these people are giving it to Tom Barrett, and that people do make Reddit posts that are real posts. Let me know what you think. I really do find that, these town halls are people showing this stuff on their Facebook pages and making these comments. I think this is the shift in the energy that we need right now. It's going to come from the midterms and trying to hold these Congress people accountable. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think of this one.